Yo, this is Quest the Rebel, and you are tuned into another episode of Canna Culture.
Orlando, what's up? Welcome to the culture, baby. The Canna Culture is here. One day before the weekend, baby. We got Thursday before the weekend. Thursday, the 19th.
Turn your phone down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was up. I am so sorry. See, when you smoke blunts in the culture, this is what you do in the culture, yo. I'm high as hell early. But listen, behind the I'm high as hell.
I got this. Hold on, guys.
We got LeBron, my man, Exotic Mafia today. He fucked me up, really, because you look, my guy Gaming is always back there, so it kind of threw me off. I'm good. All right, behind the keyboard, we got my man Rebel. Keep it moving. We got my man All White Bricks.
Yo.
Behind the social media page, if this guy wasn't here, you wouldn't be able to see us. We got my man Quest the Rebel. Special guest today on the show. This guy is an MMA fighter. Knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? my boy, his name is Jeremy. He doesn't have a name right now. So look, guys, I want you to give him a nickname. So we're going through this show. You guys come up with a nickname. The best nickname. You might get a prize. You know what I'm saying? To the right of me, the host. Here he is, Kerry.
How y'all doing today? How we doing today, fellas?
Yo.
Man, this shit's lit today, man. Mafia, how you feeling?
Great. It's gonna be an amazing show, an amazing freaking weekend. It's all gonna be on and popping.
One more day to tomorrow. What's tomorrow? What we gonna do tomorrow, fellas? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's first thing is Christmas night. So it's gonna be a gentleman's way with the ladies' night. We're gonna have kids come out.
Mm-hmm.
You mean 18, 19, 20. If you're an MMJ patient, you come get your edibles, your crumbles, you get your ganja, whatever you want this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Then on Saturday, before we even get to our event, Mr. Germ, let's talk a little bit about what exactly you do, what's going on. Let's introduce yourself. Talk to me a little bit.
So I'm Jeremy Melendez, Puerto Rican, you know. I moved down here from the Bronx. I want to say about freshman year high school, about 2010.
Okay.
That's when I have first really got into it. I'm not one of those kids that really started as a little kid, my whole life doing the thing.
Yeah.
Just kind of had a little rough upbringing. Got into it. I was like, ain't nobody gonna try me no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got into it doing traditional taekwondo, martial arts. Got into that. That started escalating. Got on Team USA. Started winning gold medals in 2010, 11, and 12.
Wait.
Stop. What?
Yeah.
Did y'all just hear that?
Yeah, I like that. What year was this?
That was back in 2010, 11, and 12.
I'm sitting next to a gold medalist. You know what I'm saying?
First time ever,
That's
bro.
what's up.
You guys understand
It was
that?
it was the U.S. Open, so I was a qualifier. What ended up happening was the thing is, I had qualified to be on the Team USA.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
I didn't have the money. It was $550, right, for me to get on the team and travel, and I didn't have it. My parents couldn't do it. They couldn't send me out. So it was kind of you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit of an upset, but at that point, I knew I had the potential. So then that dojo shut down. I got into kickboxing. And they, kind of told me, yo, you got to, start doing this. You got to start taking off with this. So I started getting into kickboxing. That was... Started, but then life getting in the way with college,
That's right.
everything, you growing up, especially through those years. So I had a little bit of a gap, and now I'm back at it. So right now I'm undefeated Muay Thai kickboxer.
What's your record?
I'm 2-0, and I got a
Amazing.
no contest. Should have been a 3. Threw an extra knee in there. I learned from that.
If it was a real UFC, that's a knockout.
Yeah. But so I'm coming off that. Right now I'm getting ready to fight again. So I'm weighing in tomorrow, Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday I'm going at it again.
Okay.
So
And,
let's tell everybody, hold on now, how tall are you?
I'm 6'6".
So he's Kobe Bryant's height. Kobe's height, how much do you weigh?
I fight at 170.
Okay.
Welterweight, yeah.
Walking 170 welterweight, and you would have the longest reach ever in the
Right.
UFC. Can you put your hands out for a second?
wingspan
He
wise.
said-
God damn, fellas.
In any
Do
league.
do you see that? So you go into your third fight now, fourth fight.
It'll be my 4th fight, right? And then from there, the plan is with my coach, we're gonna get 5 fights in, transition, start getting these MMA fights racked up, and then hopefully everything falls right into place. Just gotta keep showing up and treating every last one like my last.
That's right.
Damn.
One at a time.
So 2020 is a big year for
sure.
everyone, including you. So, you know what we do on the show. It's a marijuana show. It's a Canna Culture.
sure.
So we have people who smoke, and I don't know why Bricks hasn't took a hit of that bong yet or anything yet. I don't know what he's babysitting
I
on.
barely even smoked all day.
Yeah, what's going on today?
I just been too focused on shit this morning.
Hey, listen.
Had a lot of shit to do.
Don't forget, guys, fellas, ladies, listen. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, come out,
Yep.
support, get your cards, support. So it's going to be nice.
Free tickets. We don't charge at the
gets,
door.
It gets
We
bigger
don't
and
charge
bigger
now.
every week.
Mr. Nice Guy, Santa.
He's even dropped the number to $100 for the cards. Don't forget that.
I might have to
Oh,
get my
yeah.
card.
Don't
you
forget
got
that. So it's no down payments on this.
Hold on. Time out. We just had the next up and coming professional UFC fighter say he wants to get his card. What? Are you a user of cannabis?
I do.
Amazing.
I do use it. It's funny because like I won't smoke like once I get the word I got an opponent locked in, everything is set, like for this Muay Thai fight this weekend or for any of them that I've had, I will fully tune in and then like I won't smoke. So I haven't been smoking. I haven't burned about a little over a month.
Amazing.
Yeah, and actually it's been longer because I fought November 2nd. So I had like a little small window of one of your sessions right after November 2nd, but
Yeah, and he's
I'll smoke, but then I'll kind of put it down, get right back to it.
hell yeah.
It's more of like a mental thing for me and physical as
He's
well. I
mad
feel like
consistent with it too.
Can I ask-
I've seen him go through two rounds of training now, and both times it's like I almost feel bad asking him to hang out for a couple of weeks because I'm smoking all the time and he's
Right.
not.
I got a question.
What?
Do you? So look, we have a vendor, Invisible Plugs. They make these bath bombs.
Okay.
So do you ever take tub baths? Do you ever
I
soak
do.
yourself?
I've been like I do that consistently, like like Epsom salt,
Yep.
soaking, and things.
I've
along
seen that
those
boy in an ice
lines.
bath before too.
Ice bath. I do all of that as far as like try to find other ways for like recovery for the muscles, for the body, and everything like that. It's a combat sport, so I'm taking.
So you're not
Taking quite a
smoking. Are you still able to do edibles, tinctures? Are you doing other ways to help your body recover?
So
through
yeah,
CBD?
hey, talk about that because I know last
Fight camp,
yeah.
last fight camp when I fought November 2nd here in Orlando
he's
Combat
eating
Night,
mad edibles, bro.
I was eating quite a amount of edibles. Like I wouldn't say on a daily, but like every Friday throughout your
Yeah.
sesh on a weekly, just like once a week or
You just
twice
don't wanna
or
smoke.
for the weekend.
But that day, that boy would go in. You seen him
Yeah,
at the last
I-
session with
I
like
ate
4
two
nerves
nerves
ropes in his bag?
Yeah, I had about 2 nerves ropes that night. The guy told me, I remember the guy at the table said, nobody eats the whole nerves rope. And I was like, all right, I'll take 2 of those to the face off the jump. So, it kind of like, I felt the effect, it really helped. Like, I felt a lot of the,
I got something for after.
the medicinal purposes of it without having that, that cloudy, hazy feeling or getting lazy. So, because I got to stay consistent with training too. But, that's also something I've been thinking about leaning more towards, even off of a fight camp. Just leaning more towards edibles, cause I like the feeling more. I can actually run. I can get up and have the energy to go jog, even though it's a different feeling that I get. When I'm running and I'm high out of my fucking mind on the edible than when I just smoke the joint and
sure.
it starts to play with my cardio.
And yo,
Yeah,
let's-
your stamina won't be as much. You'll start heavy breathing after smoking. And
Let's
everything
talk
like
about
that,
this
so.
a little bit too, because the other day we had Mr. Randall in here,
Mr. King.
Oh yeah,
and he was talking about fighting too, and so there's different opinions on that, obviously,
big time.
because Randall, he don't give a fuck. He said he smokes all the way up until his fights. He doesn't care, right?
But can
So-
I tell y'all something?
And also, me and
Tell me.
Jerm were talking about this the other day. He was saying he notices even from not eating edibles this time around, he notices differences for sure. Big, just little small shit.
Differences how?
Right, so this fight camp has been I got the word about a little bit, slightly over a month ago, right? So I've been a little over a month. I haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't eaten edibles this camp. I've been just straight clean.
That's focus.
It's been
Tunnel vision.
I've
Kodak
just
Black.
been, yeah, because I gotta, I came off the no contest, so this time I gotta secure a win. I gotta
That's right.
like make a statement with this one. So I'm like, I wanted this mentally just be a little bit more ahead. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta have
a
yourself-
higher. Yeah, take it a little more.
That's right.
Take it to a little bit different caliber. So I haven't been eating any edibles or anything like that. I feel, it's my cardio just in general. Like like I'm sleeping. I'm still getting my sleep and getting my 8 hours in, and I'm waking up and I got energy. Like I've been running longer, and everything like that, which I find surprising. Like
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25, into his prime now, any sport.
Yep.
Just came out of college. That'll be his 4th year coming out. Prime coming out. So let me ask you a question here. So tell me about your day. What time do you wake up?
I usually wake up at 6.
6 o'clock in the
6
morning.
o'clock in the morning.
Okay, boom. You're at 6. Now, what are you eating first thing?
For every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally I'm eating 4 boiled eggs. I'll take the yolk out, so it's just the egg whites, and then oatmeal with like nothing in it.
And you're
No
not
sugar,
and you're not a
nothing
medical
like that.
patient right now, right?
I'm not.
So your next time you come out, your medical card's on me. Win or lose, that's on me. I may send that to you.
Hey,
And
I
the reason why
appreciate
you're
that.
going to do that, I would like to put you on tinctures.
Okay.
And I'll let you go straight through Cureleaf. I could have Cureleaf sponsor that for you.
Sure.
Sativa, indicas, and hybrids. So just like how you boil your eggs, so that 5 milligrams in there,
Right.
put your thing in there, put the 5 milligrams, eat it. Just off the tinctures. And you can do a sativa, you can do a hybrid, or you just do indica. I'm going to get you all 3. All I want back in return is your documentation.
All right.
And if you choose to use it for that one Friday, or you choose to use it every time, what I would want, let's say your next fight is February 15th. I would want you to start that ASAP.
Sure.
Because you could already know what your body's feeling like. So then, but since you have 2 weeks then. Because think
Right.
about the human mind and body. We have 30 days to create a habit, 30 days to breed a habit.
Right.
So you're going to have 14 days to have an understanding. Is this the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do?
Right. And that's
What you
something I've noticed when another reason why like you said, it's all a mental thing, and a lot of it, that's something that I've noticed, that when I was my last camp, when I was eating I was eating edibles, like I was saying, throughout the week, like every Friday at the sessions, I was eating edibles while I was training. It wasn't really affecting my cardio or anything like that. It's not like I'm breathing with my stomach, but I do felt like you get a certain mentally it messes with you. You get a little lazy. I don't know if it was the indica or whatever it may
Yeah.
have been, but another thing on top of that was the weight, because I got to make weight. Like, so for tomorrow, 4 p.m., I got to be 170.0. So
Nice.
I woke up today with 170.8.
Okay.
And I've been treating. I stole Kyle's water out the fridge.
Yeah.
So I've been loading up. So I don't know where I'm at right now, but by tonight I got to make sure I cut whatever is remaining, and I got to wake up on point. You know what I'm saying? I have a sip of water and I have a sip of
Bro,
anything.
that
for-
amount of fucking.
What time's your
I don't know
weigh-in?
What you call it? But
4 p.m. So from when I wake up to 4, I can have a sip of water, anything like that. Nothing.
I need nicknames,
Stay
people.
dry.
Come on with
I
these
gotta wake
nicknames.
up. I gotta go to sleep. Hopefully tonight. I gotta do a 170. Wake up and then I'm.
Hey, have you ever
dry.
been to a weigh-in?
Yeah, I
Either
have.
of you guys? You have? So Carrie.
No, never.
These
Explain.
motherfuckers come in there with coolers, bro, full of fucking pasta, all types of shit. The second they step off that scale, bro,
Yep.
hella waters and just fucking eating in that bitch.
You gain back up the weight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The second they weigh in.
That's the thing with the weight. When I was eating a lot of those edibles, I was noticing my weight was getting a little high, especially with like those cereal bars, like Hot Box. They got a bunch of those cereal bars.
Yeah, it's all
and
junk
this-
food.
That's
Yeah,
why I
and
told
that's
you I'm
loading
gonna
up
get
a
you
lot
the
of
tinctures.
weight.
The
Yeah,
tincture will take
loading
no
up
weight
a lot of weight.
at all.
The tinctures
no
actually
weight on you
has
at all.
no trans fat, no calories to it.
Wow, no hell.
It's cut from MCT oil, which is part of cannabis, which is part of the CBD spectrum. Comes from the flower, which is dope as fuck. And secondly, it's the same thing that you're eating. I actually what you eat. I actually what the fuck
Definitely.
else like what I want you to
Yeah.
eat. Whatever your regimen is, you do it. Now, what I would advise any single person, cannabis makes even the sloppiest girl's mouth dry at some point, because cannabis dries up your mouth. I know you take it, tinctures, edibles, whatever it is. I would incorporate any 5 milligrams or any type of dosage you take, another 16 ounces of water. That's a water bottle. You can do it. Just so in case it flushes it out, makes it a little better. That's for anybody. And I really want you to try this shit
Definitely.
because they don't test you yet. Now, we have an article today a little bit about that, right, Bricks? What was Dana White talking about so we can get a little more into that. So before we get into that, what we gonna do, Rebel? Talk to me, Rebel. What we gonna
I
do?
want to give a couple of shout outs before we get to anything. Shout out to Drake. What's up, Drake? Drake is in the building.
We got to get him out here with the ski mask.
Yes, we do. Shout out to Exotic Desire.
Oh yes, exactly. Listen, they're always giving away stuff at our shows. They're always tuning in.
Shout out to Lee's Sensi Farm. They said THCV help with dieting and controlling eating.
Yo, so that guy Lency Sensi Farm down there, he's from Fort Lauderdale. He comes to our shows. He drove up for like 3 of our shows from Fort Lauderdale just to speak to me for like 10 minutes.
That's
Hella
dope.
respect to him, bro. They have some dope ass venues down there. He has his own stuff. He runs speakers. That guy's big time down there.
Shout out to Pastor Blunt, please.
Hey.
Mr. King.
These fucking names, man. Yo, we appreciate everybody's viewing, yo.
So now, after that, we're going to come back into something new. Rebel, what we about to do next, man? Talk to me.
First of all, shouts out to everybody that's prepared for the weekend. And of course, y'all know this is not your average show. So let's do some crazy fun stuff. If you guys are tuning in, we about to show y'all what everybody likes to do. It's 420 all day, baby. Y'all know what time it is.
In his world,
Yeah, come on, Bricks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
It's that time. Bong rips with bricks. Bong rips with bricks, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Bricks.
I'm over that one. I'm over that one.
He's going to hold it in? He said, oh, yeah. Look at him.
Wow.
Oh. Oh.
Night, night.
Oh, man.
Night, night.
Now, hold up.
Look at the
Hold up.
face change.
Look at
Hold
his face. Look at him.
Yesterday, y'all made Mr. Smith do one. I think today,
Nah.
exactly.
Oh, yeah. It's Mafia.
Yeah, so, got to.
It won't happen.
Why
not?
I don't hit bongs. I don't hit that. I don't like the choking sensation for like 5 minutes straight.
You think I did? You think I did? I don't either.
Tell him again, Mr.
You
Smith.
think I did that?
Yeah, the
When
team
you on this show, bro, come on,
That
man.
happened.
It's over.
Come
You
on,
know what it
man.
is? He's the Carmelo Anthony of our team, guys. He's not a team player.
Right.
Oh wow, you
Yeah.
blasted Carmelo. You might as well blast LeBron. LeBron leaves every team.
No.
Jordan stays loyal.
No, LeBron is a team player. He passes the rock.
Which team?
He passes the rock. Melo likes to
team?
shoot it.
So listen, guys.
My guy asked, "What's the biggest dab I've ever taken?"
You need to take that whole gram one
No,
day to
fuck
the head.
that. I'll never take a gram dab again.
Why? Again?
Again.
Tomorrow we're doing one. Come
I
on.
almost fucking passed out when I did.
Oh, never mind.
Shit, bro, the blood
That
was
fucking
fucking.
breaks.
My head was so
Eat some
fucking red.
edibles.
I did a gram. That's the biggest dab I ever did, and it fucking almost killed me.
We got to get mine guy to do a dab.
Now, if it was a gram of some
Oh, he'll do it, but we just gotta put the couch right behind him.
hash
so if he
rosin, I
passes
might
out,
do it, but
She get questions.
Tashi in.
Tashi,
Gang,
you
gang.
come and do a dab.
Gang, gang.
oh my boy, shout out to my boy Lugo. He's out there. I see you. Who else out here?
So-
oh, Mr. Randall.
Hey, Mr.
Yes,
King.
sir.
Hey, you heard that, Mr. King. See, this is a fighter that has honed his skills, has been through not one, not two, but now his third professional fight. Where
Amateur.
Amateur. I
Amateur.
apologize.
About to soon to be pro. Soon to be pro.
But for me, like I was explaining, and I guess I didn't explain myself correctly. I feel like there's a couple levels to this.
Yeah.
I feel there's a novice level. That's
Okay.
where I will start at, and Mr. King probably may be at. I feel there's an amateur level where you're competing at. I feel there's the pro, and I feel there's the elite. I feel there's 4 levels to this type particular
Sure.
MMA fighting. So, tell me your background again. It's jiu-jitsu, you said?
No, my background is Taekwondo.
Taekwondo
And Muay Thai.
and Muay Thai.
And now I'm getting the ground game there and then doing a transition. Start getting this MMA fights in and just taking off.
Rebel, how much do you weigh?
155.
Shit. So look, and how tall are you?
Fuck.
5'11.
All right, I am like 5'7" and I weigh 155.
Well, you got it. I mean,
I'm
you got
5'4"
the foot.
let me
and I
say
weigh
this.
160.
I'm gonna say this right
Have
now.
a-
Perspective.
But he's a
I've
different
been-
155
Bro.
though.
I've been weighing 155, 5'11
Me too.
since 2002.
What?
Wow.
Literally, maybe I gained like 5, or maybe I lost 5 here and there, but consistent.
Consistent.
I've
I'm with you,
never
Rebel.
outgrown any clothes from
neither.
high school to
Me
now.
neither. I'm the same way.
I've been fucking.
When my high school,
I'm the
I
same
graduated
way.
high school in 2003. All right. When people who I went to school with look at me, bro,
Just a little motherfucker.
like this motherfucker just grew a beard.
Yeah, me too, bro. Y'all went through my. Oh, that's
Yo,
fucking
same
crazy.
here. Same here. I've pretty much been the same fucking weight since high school, except for when I got out of jail, I was fat as fuck. I gained like 25
Yeah, you
pounds.
do. You know what I'm saying?
I was like 185, bro.
Yeah, 'cause there's
I've
nothing to
never
do.
been that big in my life. I've always been like that,
Right.
155 my whole
But as soon as you
fucking
got out, that
life.
shit went
I was
left.
185, bro. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Started smoking again.
And then, yeah, it went right back off immediately, almost.
I thought I was the only one.
No, and people be asking you like, bro, you got fat in there? Wouldn't you like get skinny from like not wanting to
You
eat
ain't
their
doing shit, nigga.
No,
No,
not
you
even that.
eating it.
That's what I
No,
would say.
you ain't doing shit but eating,
That's
and the
all
shit
you're
that you
doing.
eating got nothing but soy in it. You know what soy does is make you fucking
Blow
grow
up.
tits.
Right.
For real. It's got estrogen.
So just sitting around eating. That's all.
But
Yeah, you just sitting around eating.
that's crazy.
Plus, if you got any fucking money, you're smart enough to spend it on your food. Because you can mix that shit
you
with the food and
mean?
make it better.
That's it.
A little bit better.
That's it.
So
So
listen,
we need some nicknames. I don't see
I don't
any
think
nicknames
I don't
yet.
think the
Not a
nicknames
one.
could come yet because
Oh, I
we
know what
haven't-
song he should get after that video he showed me. Paralyzed.
I was showing him my second fight. It was a 1 minute KO.
You got it.
You need to post that on the you need to post
Oh
that.
my
got any
dude.
kind of
I got
specialties?
you.
The dude was doing the dead
specialties?
fish out of water on the floor.
What's your finisher? Your specialty?
Say
My
head kick.
specialty,
His specialty, motherfucker.
my
you don't see them
specialty is any of
spider
his
legs?
two
Say
legs.
WWE.
You don't see that
that's,
shit?
that's my
Shawn
specialty.
Michaels,
Any of
bitch.
these two legs right here. That's the thing. Like I feel like I got
I'm gonna call you the
a
heartbreak
good
kid.
amount of background and experience.
Honestly,
and
I
skill
just
set with
I'm gonna
just
call
getting
you the
that in.
heartbreak kid.
Yo, it
Now I
has
just
to be
get in the
something with
ground. I gotta
ganja.
get the ground
Huh?
game together, and I'm gonna take off.
That's it.
Take off, fly through the whole MMA or the whole.
I think his
the whole
nickname
thing.
has to be something with ganja, like something cannabis related. Like you Puerto Rican, I wish you were Cuban, like the Canna Cuban or some shit.
Well, yeah, but going back to what you were saying, how there's like, right now I'm at an amateur level and everything like that. But lately, with the commission, the way they've been changing things, they've been getting rid of the headgear.
The Ganja
They're
Rican.
getting rid of, even for the amateurs, they're getting rid of headgear. They're allowing elbows now they're talking about allowing elbows now to the head.
What?
Basically, I might as, at this point, it's like, I might as well just start getting paid for this,
Right.
And that's honestly
Might
the
as well
point.
start getting paid for that. So,
The Ganja Rican.
Forget the white rhino, the brown rhino.
Honestly, I'm telling you, the heartbreak kid. If I was you, I would go
Heartbreak
back
kid.
to like fucking Shawn Michaels type
Shawn
status, bro.
Michaels.
Think about his finisher.
Because
Think
he was the
about-
showstopper. He's
was.
the main
Sweet
event.
chip, sweet chip music
Sweet chip
on.
music.
telling you.
Main event at WrestleMania.
When he stomped
and
3
he's
times.
handsome as shit. Hey, listen,
see, see.
Sweet
he was
chip
the guy I
music.
was talking about. One of the gentlemen I was talking about for my gentleman's night, because he's a handsome Spanish man and he's able to look good for 4 hours.
Not gentlemen's, is like ladies' night.
Ladies night. Well,
ladies
shit, we
night.
could do a ladies night. I apologize, ladies night.
ladies'
I'll look good for
coming.
6 if y'all want me to.
You gonna bring up this tall Puerto Rican man out here and put him in some UFC trousers and let him be a human ganja canvas is what you're saying? Something like that? Like, I think the ladies may like something like that. Yeah.
It'd be something dope. We can lay his ass down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, lay him down.
Like
Hey.
that Japanese style where they
Yeah,
clean in front of
man.
them. They just
Yeah,
take the buds
man.
from on top. Like you have a female and him next to each other. Oh yeah, that'd be hot. Adam
may
and
have
Eve
to
type.
assign-
Ika and him. Hey, Ika's about 5'10", 5'11", right?
Right.
I'm a short nigga. Everybody's taller than me.
Yeah, but Ika's about 5'10", 5. Ika and you, that'd be a nice little promo together. That'd be dope to do together. So this Friday,
It's
we're having
Friday.
the Green Relief Christmas special.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, the video, by the way, Bricks was dope as smack, man. I absolutely love that.
I honestly just threw that shit together.
Yo,
I
yo,
was
yo, wait a
trying
minute.
to
You
make
just
it
said
look
Friday.
like-
What about Saturday?
Hold on. We gotta get to the video. What you just said?
I just threw it together, dude. I was just trying to make a doper one, but I was trying to get that and a bunch of other things done. But thank you. Yeah, I wanted to make it mad Christmassy.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see the gentleman's one that you're about to do. It's going to drop about after 5 tonight. And then we're going to hella kill that football one. The football one, you got to make sure you put Randy Moss on there. You got to make sure you do some, like, ill stuff. And you got to make sure you put Troy Aikman. And because this Sunday's pretty dope. We're hosting the first ever.
All the teams on
Yo.
that flyer that I posted are paying in between that time slot that is there between 4 and 8.
Sunday?
The focal
Yeah,
point.
this
The
Sunday.
focal. The
Yeah.
focal point is the Cowboys and the
out of
Eagles.
everything.
It's
Yeah, I'm doing an event this week. We are doing an event.
We gotta talk off air.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, we're doing the Christmas special.
All right.
Saturday, we're going to have them bad girls come back out. And
This
do
is
their
where your
thing.
after party is
Okay,
going to be
so
at.
this is, yeah,
Yeah,
so
this is after party.
After about 7:30, 8 o'clock on Saturday.
I
can-
got you. You're
I
only
can
20
wild
minutes
out.
away. I got you. You're pulling up 8:30.
I'll go pick
I'm gonna
you
have
up.
Rebel stop the music, and we're gonna have that fucking champ. The champ is here, and I'm definitely gonna have the girls walk you out and put you on a chair, and then both gonna give you 2 hella lap dances. I'm gonna have Bricks roll one of them fire ass ace for you, sponsored by, well, not sponsored by. I'll make sure Greenleaf pays for it from Exotic Desire or Mafia. Mix it together, so you get a fire eighth.
Hey.
In celebration.
Hey.
So that's how we start Saturday off, and then Sunday you come out with your illest jersey. We was talking about Michael Jordan high school jersey that he had. He has a hockey jersey. I got a Magic jersey. Come on with your illest jersey, no matter what sport it is. Come out and have a good time.
Hockey jersey.
Don't bash me. Don't bash me for my
My
Vic.
name on it.
Oh,
Don't
you
bash me
should.
for my Vic.
Hey, honestly, you bring Michael Vick out, you're doing something.
Yeah, you win automatically.
Kerry, you played sports.
Yes, sir.
And like, what all sports have you played on the team? For a team,
Baseball,
like
football, basketball. I went to college to play basketball.
He Bo Jackson.
Yeah? Baseball, football.
Basketball, and baseball, football, and basketball. I got a college scholarship for
What
basketball.
about you, Mr. Smith?
What's that, buddy?
What all sports have you played? Like
Everything. I played everything.
Nah, you haven't.
No.
I did.
No, I
in
mean
high
like
school.
play. I mean like you've been on a team or like you competed.
High school.
Baseball, football, basketball, same shit.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same
All right,
thing.
that's just 3. That's not everything, man. Come on.
No, I'm just saying. You know,
You say like
no.
that.
No. Well, everything.
Listen,
When I
I
say
know-
everything, baseball,
Bro,
football, basketball.
I have literally
Hey,
played every fucking.
you wanna hear
sport
something
you can
crazy?
Imagine.
I even ran track.
That's
Hey, look.
crazy.
Baseball, soccer, hockey,
You'd be
lacrosse,
surprised my answer.
fucking you name it, dog.
Nothing.
I've done it.
I ain't played none of that.
He fought.
I
He
ain't
fought.
played none of that.
When you fight, that's what your life is.
I was,
That's
just,
life. That's
I was
life.
just into. I was just into that. Honestly, I wanted to get into football. I always wanted. Yo,
Can you
my
play
dream.
basketball?
My thing was I always wanted to be a running back, right? So I went to go try out. They're like, man, you too damn tall
Way
for that.
too
man.
damn tall.
Go do that wide receiver shit over
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, nah, but I don't like that because I feel like I'm faster than
Or
you running
tight
back,
end.
man. Let me run it.
Can I tell you
So-
something? I'll put your ass as tight end.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
put you next Travis Kelsey.
That's what I was thinking. Tight
But
end.
my,
Fuck a wide
that
receiver.
GPA never let me join the team, so I never was able.
Hey, but
to,
you know what's crazy? What was your GPA in high school?
my GPA, man.
Under
it was
two?
Hey, you tell me yours,
damn
I'll tell
near,
you
damn,
mine.
near, damn. To be real, damn near all senior year it was like a 1.9.
Wow.
1.9.
Okay.
I had a 1.
But that was because I was just,
Damn, y'all.
I wasn't even there.
We-
mentally.
we-
I
Yeah,
graduated with
that's
a
my
7.5
house, bro.
though.
What'd you have?
A 3.5, bro.
2.5, bitch.
And what'd you
Damn.
graduate with? Yeah.
I was a little cool badass geek.
Hey, so
y'all.
listen. What'd you got? Tell me. I'm talking about weighted GPA, not your unweighted. I want your weighted GPA all 4 years.
3.6.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Yeah,
really
that's
good.
over.
Yeah.
Anybody went to college?
That's pressure. I had 2.5 graduating just
Yeah.
because I had to get it to graduate.
Hey,
I went to
look,
college.
I bowled in high school. My senior year, I was second best in the state. I got $7,800 scholarship money for bowling, nigga. For bowling.
Motherfucker is a bowler.
Bro, I asked you what sports you play. You knew the
But bowling's not a sport.
Yeah,
Bitch,
fuck
first
out
of
of
all,
here. Bowling
fuck
is a
all
sport.
the fuck on. Stop the music.
Bowling's not a sport.
All the
What?
fuck on.
That's not a sport. NASCAR's not a sport.
All the fuck
Bowling
on.
is not a
Wait
sport.
minute,
Hold on,
goddamn.
hold on.
Wait a minute.
Let me go.
First of all, what did you say? Your senior year, you got what?
I got $7,800.
How much money did you
scholarship
get paid from baseball, basketball, and football?
I got a full ride in basketball. Full college scholarship. I use over $80,000 in scholarship money. And I have a year left for eligibility.
And then what?
And then what? I'm still chilling. I'm 30
But
years
now
old looking good.
you can't play fucking baseball, football, or football, but you could bowl any
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah.
day, my nigga. And still
But
make
bowling's
that
not a
money.
sport.
That's a sport, bro.
No.
Anything.
It's a hobby.
It's a sport.
It's a hobby.
Yo, pool is a fucking sport.
Hey, Rebel, I'm very
It's a
good
hobby.
at pool,
Sport.
Rebel.
It's a
Fishing.
sport.
Fishing is a
Nah.
hobby.
It's
not
a skill.
All that shit is a hobby.
You want to know why it's a skill?
Oh
Fishing is
my
a sport.
bro, did you know that
got-
that hacky sack?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
It's a hobby.
Fucking-
You're right. Hacky sack.
Bro, it
They
is
made
a
it into
sport.
that shit.
That it is on ESP.
They
Anything
made
that's
it
on
into a
ESP,
sport.
it's
No,
a
it's not.
sport.
Listen, they got fucking
Hot
they
dog
got
eating
mates,
it.
they
Listen,
got
hot dog
tag.
eating. Hot dog.
Do they not have it on
Tag, like,
ESPN?
you're it.
Hot
They got,
dog
like,
eating is on
chase games tag.
ESPN.
All right, so look, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit, right? 30 seconds. It's gonna sound off crazy, but I want you to pay attention to
Hold
this.
on, wait, Carrie.
Go ahead.
Wait, please. Because y'all off the wall, so let's just change it right quick.
Legislative changes.
Oh no!
News.
Listen,
Yep, that's it, guys.
Things
We're gonna
that
cut
are
that short. We're going straight into our topic
legal
for the
with
day.
Carrie.
Our article is
Whiskey
about.
business? What's that article today?
It's about something about Dana White and basically, oh no, I'm sorry, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan says that more than half, basically, he said more UFC fighters smoke pot than don't smoke pot. So fucking, he says that a shit ton of the UFC, it says the majority of UFC fighters are smoking marijuana.
Do you ever get drug tested?
No, not this. As of right now, no.
As
drug
that,
testing,
remember we
anything
read,
like that.
we had an article the other day that said in amateur MMA, they're not testing for marijuana anymore.
Yeah, my MMA, Muay Thai, none of that, nothing. They're not really testing.
Affects the memory.
And from my understanding, from what I've heard, from what I've learned, I feel like they've gotten a lot more lenient now with it. Like it's almost like, I'm not sure at what point, you know, they're testing for levels of the THC and the guy and like a lot of the pros. Cause I got a lot of I train at Fusion Excel Performance.
Fusion,
So
that's the second time
yeah.
hearing that.
So
I
that's
told you.
there's a lot of UFC guys in there.
A lot of
There's
pros
a lot of elite, high level, you know.
The owner is an ex-pro, right?
Yeah, like he's undefeated pro. He's like 12-0 or like.
Oh, yeah,
it's
he fucked up his hand.
So we got like Mike Perry, Ronaldo Jacare, a lot of well-known
Perry, heard of
UFC
him.
fighters that train out of my camp.
You hear that?
So
Dope, bro.
I'm not too sure at what point they stop or what levels, it really is, because I'm not really at that point. I'm not getting tested myself or anything. But from what I hear, it's almost like they can smoke very close up until their fight almost.
Let's get into some Stephen A stuff, some exclusive stuff, right? I'm gonna ask you some locker room talk. I know it's against the code, but give me some hypotheticals. So, I know you hear from the A, B's, and C's, who's professionals who are recreational users now. The fight's on Friday. Are they lighting one up on a Wednesday?
I won't mention names, but
Never to mention names.
But I have literally seen guys fighting, Saturday, and I could have swore he was smoking a blunt on his story on Monday or last week. So I'm like, that's a fact. Seen that multiple times.
Can't stay off the
weed.
And it's a blunt too. Like it's a whole blunt to the face.
Yeah,
You know
some
what
people
I'm
say
saying?
smoking before a workout's a thing, and then someone's asking you who's your favorite person to train with.
Who's my
Who's your favorite person to
Favorite
train
person.
with, and who do you wish to train with in the next 2 years? That's
Okay.
big time, bro.
I feel like my favorite person that I've trained with is Jacare, Ronaldo Jacare.
Okay.
Because it's really the only person that's put me to a point. First, it's the only time I've ever been hit. My mouthpiece flew across the cage. So, yeah, I've never really got it handed to me.
That was all about to say.
Behind closed doors. I've been in like deep waters with that guy, getting dropped. I can't even count how many TKOs, body shots I've got.
Have you ever been
So I feel like that just pushes me.
Have you ever been knocked out?
No. Hopefully I've not been unconsciously knocked out.
Okay.
No.
That shit sucks.
As far as who I wish to train with,
I got sucker
wish to
punched
train
all the
with.
time.
That's a tough one. I'd like to train with I like to move around with Israel Adesanya, that new upcoming undefeated. He's like 18-0.
18 and
At
0.
middleweight. He recently beat Silva. So I'd like to one day, move around with him. Feel like I got about 2 inches of height on him and a couple inches of reach on him. So I feel like I'll be able to give him some trouble.
So from a
Not in the graveling inspector, but
I'm not about to ask you that, bro.
I'd love to get like at one point have like a kickboxing match with him or something like that.
You got enough reach.
Or even
Keep 'em up there.
MMA when I get to that to
Right.
that extent.
Right.
So man, so if somebody's coming in to fight you in the MMA, right? I see you're 6'6", I'm 6'2", I'm the same weight as you. I'm gonna come and try to get your legs. I'm gonna try to take you to the ground. How do you look to? I know right now you don't have to worry about that, but
Right,
how do
right.
you look to prepare? Because look when Silva
Right.
came in. I'm a big Anderson Silva fan. When Silva came in, Silva was the first one, like Lita Machida, to come in with that
Yeah.
claw stance. He came in with the claw stance because his second fight came and the guy took his legs out. He had to switch his whole game up. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. It's fucking dope. His story's amazing. And when you hear him talk about it, he switched his whole career in one night. In a snap of this, how do you plan to make sure it doesn't happen to you?
Okay, so that's simple. So right now my focus will be 2 things mainly, which is one is of course takedown defense and submission defense. So that's my plan I'm implementing. I'm not gonna be the one out here. At the end of the day, you're fighting your fight. You're stepping into my realm.
Okay.
And we're gonna be dancing. You're gonna be dancing my dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be out here trying to take
That's the Shawn Michaels, guys. If you tell me that, man.
You won't be expecting, a lot of submissions and a lot of wanting to be on my back. I want to be on my feet. My wins, my money's gonna come. The bag's gonna come from me being on my feet, and you overcoming that, and you trying to beat me at my game. So it's not gonna. So I don't really have to focus so much and be like a super black belt where I'm like submitting everybody. I got to be able to defend the submission. If I can defend a submission, you can't finish me with it.
That's right.
And if I can defend a takedown, I'm forcing you to stay on your feet, sprawl and brawl. So that's really what it comes down to, just to get back up to my feet. Get back up to my feet, and then it's a short night for you.
So you sound really passionate about it. When someone's asked, what is it about MMA that makes you want to do it, or makes you love that?
I just
over
feel like
anything else?
like right now I'm undefeated in Muay Thai, kickboxing. I feel like I can, after a few more fights, but a couple more fights, I could technically start going pro, start getting those pro fights in, and become a pro champion. But I feel like it just doesn't make me the best. Like at the back of my mind, I know that if somebody could take me down and beat me, that I'm not truly all around the best. So I wanted to. I don't know if it's like a ego thing or
It's an
just
ego thing.
I don't know what it is.
Supposed to be.
But
I've
that's
always
where I'm
said
at. I
a
feel like I won't really truly be like the best if I could be the best on my feet, but if somebody taking me down, this and that, I want to be able to all around take anybody.
I've always said a good fighter has to be
All the way around.
at least a little bit cocky.
That's
honestly,
it.
For
You got to be
Straight
cocky in
up.
every damn thing you
Word.
do.
A good fighter really, honestly,
Anything
has to have
you
at least a little bit
do.
of an attitude, bro.
Look at money.
Look at fucking Nate Diaz. Look at all the big fighters out
Connor.
there. I mean, some of the dudes
Oh,
are really
Connor's
quiet,
one of the
nice,
Cocky as shit.
like don't say shit. But most of those dudes, they're out there,
Floyd.
they're champions.
Cocky
Fucking-
as shit.
And
Wanted it.
another thing is, what I'm saying, like I'm not really in it for the money because these fighters don't really, we're not making like LeBron money. We're
No,
not making
definitely
that
not.
much.
Sponsorships.
Definitely not. So
Sponsorships.
it's definitely like the passion for it. You definitely have to love what you do to be doing this one for sure.
Do you get money for
But-
sponsors?
You would like getting getting sponsors, getting that help out, any endorsements, anything like that. That's helping out. But and once I go pro, you'll be making some money.
Right.
But that's the thing. So right now in the U.S., that's the, what I'm saying, that's where it's at. MMA, that's where the big money is at. Overseas, you get some good opportunities and everything. Like you can secure a good bag. With kickboxing is huge. If
How much is a good bag overseas? Talk to me. 50 grand, 20 grand, 100 grand.
at the highest
Yeah.
point, at like the highest point ever. You know what I'm saying? Over here,
What's
you
the
know,
highest point?
the highest
Over
point.
there.
Over there would be like like fighting for like glory or like a real high, like basically we would be comparing to the UFC. As far
Okay.
as money, we're looking at like anywhere from 5 to 6, like anywhere from 50 to like 100,
Kerry,
something like
wow.
that. I like the highest point,
How
but it's
would
a lot
you,
different.
How would you, as if you were maybe not a fighter but managing a fighter legally, how would you handle that whole marijuana deal?
Oh, listen to me.
What would you tell your,
You know what I would tell him? Like I just gave him right now. One, I'm trying to listen, guys. I'm trying to sign this man right now. I told him already. I'm trying to sign him. He's got to tell me yes. Secondly, get your card like I just offered you for free. You get your card. Now legally, they can't ask you shit. That's your medical condition.
True.
The only way for them to know, bro, out of all that knowledge I could drop you, dog, is that HIPAA. You pull out your ID that shows your medical marijuana card, or they have to come request a subpoena from my office. And you as the patient, I got 5 business days to tell them, I'm going to contact you. My office does that. And that's how you know.
We had a question on Instagram. She says, "What drives you to be in this sport? Like, what is it about it that makes you?"
And also, she said, when did you know you wanted to be in the MMA?
Who said that? Who said that?
So as far as what drove me to be in a sport, what I picked up as like a sense of like self-defense and like being able to just protect myself and this and that started to become like a obsession. I started getting obsessed with it. I just started going to these tournaments. I didn't lose a single tournament as a kid, and I was like, all right, well, there's something here, and something like my dad put me into it. He pushed me and everything like that, and now basically, I recently, like about 2 years ago, I lost my brother.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry to
I
hear
lost,
that.
you know, same mom, same dad. Lost them about 26 years old. So a thing that we always talked about, he always said, like, you know, you could be like the greatest kickboxer ever, and, you know, be like glory, you know, like a champion, and, you know, be like the greatest. He was like, but I feel like I want to see you. I want to see you, like, you know, make that transition and get into MMA and take off with that. I want to see you in the cage with the little gloves. I feel like if you knocking guys out with 10 ounces, 12 ounces, imagine what you could do with four ounces.
Those were his words to you?
Yeah. So he said, I just want to,
time.
I want to see you kicking people across the cage. So and so yeah. After that, now it's inevitable for me. I got to do it.
Chameleon,
That's my drive.
Chameleon Green Man 86
That's
says
your
cardio or weights.
So my brother's name was Jeffrey.
Yeah, that, you get that. Wear a shirt
For sure.
every time you ain't going to ring with his
Yeah.
name on
Every
you,
time
you know what
I'm
saying?
in there, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
I'm 2 against 1. It's a
Nope.
handicap.
Yeah.
Germ, do you prefer cardio or weights?
Cardio all day. Muscle don't win fights. Skill win fights.
That's it.
And you want to
So,
keep, like, what do you do to keep in shape and condition?
I do a lot of calisthenic work.
Boot camp
I do a lot of muscle ups. I look skinny. I look like I ain't too strong, but I'll do, like, you know, sets of muscle ups on the bar, pull ups, sit ups, dips, a lot of that, a lot of calisthenic workout. I've been starting to implement weightlifting, but like very like lighter and more reps. You know, I'm not trying to get too blocky or too like slow down, because my main thing is I feel like my skill or my strong points is my agility.
Right.
Like, I'm very flexible. I'm probably like one of the most flexible guys you're gonna come across. I could flip into a split. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real flexible. That's definitely one of my perks, and my agility. I feel like if I start getting blocky and everything, I'll just fall just into another category of just another, just another person. I feel like that's what stands me out, picks me apart. That I feel like my legs are faster than my hands, and I want to stay like that.
Dope. So I want to just plug in right quick. We got Kerry, Mr. Smith. Actually, you know what? I'm going to skip him because he's special right quick. If you guys just tuning into the live, you may not know what's going on. So we're going to update you on what's going on, as well as what we got going on this weekend. My guys.
So tell them, Mr. Smith, tell them we got going on this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. Tell them.
We got Friday. What's that event called? The Green what?
The Christmas special.
Christmas.
Special.
A green Christmas.
And then Saturday coming out.
What is that? Our third male
Gentlemen's
night,
night.
man. This Saturday, our third gentleman's night. We have somebody special coming through the doors, a special guest. We have Germ coming through for his victory fight, his victory lap dances.
VIP party.
Let's tell him about Mr. Germ in the building. Our special guest today coming in at his next fight this Saturday. He's going to be going up against unknown name fighter. We won't even mention his name.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. You line him up, he knocks him down.
Someone said, let's have a Friday fight night.
Honestly, we're working on that, man. Because
We can't do
me,
like a legit fight night,
I
but we can do
left
like a
out one
sparring
thing.
match.
no, nigga, we can do a legit fight. Man, let me tell y'all something.
I
If we can have a legitimate sesh, we can have a legitimate knockout sesh.
All right, so we're gonna get a ring and everything, or we're just
Don't
gonna get
forget
a mat?
Sunday.
no, I'm trying to get the ring and all, dog. I'm trying to get
Oh
the.
shit.
Don't forget Sunday. I didn't.
For sure. If we can get that, if we can get that sanctioned, if you can get that sanctioned, that would be dope.
Honestly, I'm trying to do
That'd
like
be
a
dope.
one-time,
Fuck the
like
sanction.
probably in like.
He said, "Fuck the
April.
sanction."
Like
He
I'm
said,
trying to
"Fuck
do
the
fuck the
sanction."
sanction.
You seen them fools
I like
in
listen.
Miami in the
I'm trying to do
backyard?
a fight club, dog.
I one and done.
You seen that backyard,
Underground shit.
the backyard boxing?
yeah.
We some
What's it
underground
called?
nigga.
Rumble in the
Man,
Bronx.
Man,
No,
that'll grow.
backyard beefs.
Ooh, that'll grow.
Oh yeah, that's another.
Backyard
That's what-
beefs. That shit's for real.
Kimbo Slice came off of this. The YouTube knew.
Yeah.
Dana White.
They got
knew.
something in
You
Brooklyn
understand?
too. In
Yeah,
New York,
that's a
he
fact.
said.
That shit's
Rumble at the
real.
Yeah,
Bronx.
that's the new big one coming up right now called RBX, Rumble in the Bronx.
That shit is
I actually
crazy.
messaged them, and I said,
Like
hey,
1,000
next time I
people
come
out
up,
there.
I wanna do that. I don't know how that'll affect me or like anything. I got
What's the
going
Rumble in the
on.
Bronx?
It's a like the
It's
street
like a
fighting.
street
It's
boxing
basically
match.
just like
You
the
put money up
Bronx.
on that?
There's like
Underground?
a
It's
thousand.
Big-
no,
they got
it's on the
money
street, bro.
coming up
Hey,
on
can I
that.
tell y'all something on some real shit on
Shit's
the business
crazy.
fence? Like, you asked me about how I manage somebody. The UFC has yet to see someone like LeVar Ball or Don King or me. Like, if I ever fucking manage you or anyone else I ever manage in my life, I'm gonna be the next one like that. You would never take the mic without me. Motherfucker, your shit would be scripted. And the shit that I would talk, Let me tell you something about LeVar Ball. Think about it. He's one of the smartest men of our fucking generation, and everyone needs to pay attention to this. You have a child, someone you love, holla at me and listen. He betted everything on him and himself. His son got drafted second by the Lakers. Now he's a bench warmer to the Pelicans, who's about to trade their all-star point guard. He became a fucking NBA relevant player for the next 10 years off his father.
And he may have another one coming this year's draft, number 1.
Yeah, LaMelo, and he's probably the best.
Right.
So, like, Germ, honestly, dog, I would want you to, the name, like I'm telling you, like the showstopper, the heartbreak hit, you would have to have a bomb-ass name. You would have to have somebody talking that shit for you, chirping that shit, so when you go in, you just show up and you shut out. Like, I was saying with my team, I want to be able to come to my events and I show up and I show out. Same thing with you. And that's what the team is supposed to be built. And that's what I want to do, dog. I want to be the Don King of this shit.
Yo, someone in the comments.
Yeah, someone in the comments said Don King's a fucking scam.
Well, guess what? I respect Mr. King, and I want to be part like Mr. King, because before he was a scammer, he said, "Come here, boy.
Only
You
in
gonna get this money."
America.
Only in tell him.
Only in America, baby.
Yep.
Don King.
And honestly, man, that's what this shit's built on. So, we talked about Friday. We talked about the fight. Now, Bricks, talk to me. Germ, talk to me. How long you guys known each other?
Shit, I don't know. Probably like almost a year,
A year now?
maybe.
And
Less
you
than
would-
that, probably.
So how many fights can a fighter have? Like next year's 2020. How many fights you looking to have?
I want to have 10. I got to catch up on shit. I got shit to catch up. I feel like I'm 25. Like when I had turned 24, I fought on my birthday. I fought on August 17th. I was like, yo, I don't even feel like it's a happy birthday. I feel like I'm just getting older. I'm not where I want to be, for XYZ. And now I'm just like on some. Now I feel like I'm 25. I don't got really till 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta like escalate. I gotta take
Honestly,
off.
you have until 26,
It's crunch
26 and a half, maybe a quarter. Once you get past that 6 months time, if you're not already a professional fighter and you're not at least 12-1, 12-0, you don't have a leg to stand on. I told you about that prelim shit. That's hard rock down in Fort Lauderdale, bro. Like, getting to that shit's easy. $500 a week to get paid, you can kill that shit. Down in Fort Lauderdale, man, we have a lot of fights like that. But out here in Orlando, we have to take some looks into that. Rebel, what do you think about that type of scene, man? What do you think about that underground fight scene, the professional fight scene? What do you think about all this, man? Tell me. You've been seeing this a long time.
I think it's dope.
Yeah?
I think it's dope. First of all, my hat's off to y'all. Like, to take all that risk without, right off the bat getting paid for it is hats off to y'all. But I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. In life, no rewards come without risk.
Right.
You know what I mean? For sure.
There was a question from Chameleon Green. Who holds the amateur title, and are you trying to go after it?
Oh, that's a good one.
As far as right now, one thing I want to do is I want to get a kickbox. I want to get this kickboxing title before I transition. So there's a guy coming out of American Top Team.
Ooh, I heard about
Callaway
them.
is his name. Callaway is his name. I think he's about 4. I think he's got about 4 fights. Probably like 4-0 or something like that.
Does that go by state or what?
But yeah,
It just goes by
definitely.
state, and
He's
then
got about 4-0, something like that. I think he's like a little bit over 6'2", or about 6'3", around there. So it's a good challenge. It's like the thing is with me, the tall guy, you always get that, you always get that shit like, oh, you're good because you're tall, or you're going against all these other guys. Well, the champ's about my size, and I don't think he's fought anybody bigger than him. And it's not even so much about the size, the skill set. I feel like I'd probably be the biggest challenge for him.
Yeah?
I definitely give him the biggest challenge and not take that belt home.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's something I'm
Can
working
Fusion
towards.
XL compete with American Top Team training?
Definitely. I
Whoa,
believe so.
you said that without even a shadow of a
I
doubt.
just feel like right now there's a few like milestones I want to hit. A few things I gotta, like a few things I wanna like a couple, like for example, the Saturday. Starting with this Saturday, I want to make a statement with that. And there's a lot more things that I want to do before trying to go out and call anybody out or anything like that. I just wanted to like
Let the
focus.
stats talk.
I wanted to let stats talk. I wanted to just come to me. It's like when you focus on something hard enough, it's almost like your dreams start chasing you. You're not
got you.
chasing them. So
I
it's like
got
the
you.
law. Start bringing that law of attraction, and everything will just start coming to me.
So y'all heard it right here first. Germ on the way up. We call him next up. A green relief. Next up pick. Yeah?
Yeah. Next up.
Next
I
up.
like that, man.
Tricks with Mr. Smith. This is what I call dropping knowledge to you.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. If you don't have a medical card, I'm not gonna say you're crazy or I'm not gonna even call you stupid, but I'm just gonna say, look, you have to get the card. This week will be straight to get it because you know why? No complaints for $100. $100, $100 cash, $75 on a credit or debit card. You got yourself a medical marijuana card.
Merry Christmas.
Just like that.
Yeah, man.
Just got yourself a nice Christmas present.
And you're able to gift it out too, guys. All you gotta do is you pay the fee, you give me the person's name. I would honor that for you guys for the whole 90 days. I'll take care of it. Whatever you guys need. Just come in, you, your wife, anybody.
So listen, if you can't get it Friday, you can get it Saturday. If you can't get it Saturday, you can get it Sunday. But if you get it next week, it may not be $100. So no excuses. We all got lives after these events, and we all blaze marijuana daily, waking up smoking it. You know what I'm saying? So hell, you need the card, straight like that.
I got a question for you, Mr. Smith.
Talk
Since
to
it's
me.
your segment.
Talk to me, man.
OG tips and tricks. It's 2020. We made a long way.
A long way,
A
bro.
long way. Name the last time in your life that you've been in a situation that you wish you had the medical card.
Ooh. The night I got pulled over, right? Number one, I didn't have license. And I had weed on me, right? But at the same time, I'm in another state, put it like that. But anyway, regardless, if I could have had a card, I would have got a card. But the state that I'm from doesn't offer it, you know. But just put it like this: if I was here and got pulled over, I would never have to worry about that.
Even without your DL?
Without my DL, because I wouldn't ride with nothing on me.
What about you, Bricks?
You live and you learn, bro.
Well, I would say this one time I got pulled over, but that would have only helped me out of like one of the charges. Yeah, it's
Bricks
getting a
got
little
hot.
hot in here. I don't want to talk about that story.
Pass the mic like he's passing the puck.
That's old shit, Bricks.
Every time I get pulled over, I would say. Every
I
time
can
I've
remember
ever been pulled over.
No, but at the same time, you know, we all wait until we get into shit, and then we try to get out of it. So at the same time, if they had this in North Carolina, I'm just saying, you got to be smart about your shit. You know,
It's true.
We don't ride around with QPs on us, but they're giving you the opportunity.
Excuse me,
what?
sir, I
To
do.
ride. Listen, no.
Are you
Listen,
serious
listen,
right now?
hold on, listen to what I'm saying.
A QP?
Listen to me.
4 ounces you can ride with.
4 ounces.
You see how I travel?
Listen to what he just said. Listen, no. Listen, he's surprised.
Yeah.
Because he don't know. So I'm
I
getting
thought
ready to
with a
tell
QP.
you. Listen, so you can ride around with up to 4 ounces of medical marijuana on you.
Tell him,
A
Mr. Smith.
QP. Yeah, you can.
Tell him how much carts he can have.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Tell him how much
What?
patches he can have.
You can have,
Tell him how much oil resins he can have. How much rosins.
you can have those patches,
How much capsules.
capsules.
numbers.
All of them.
All of
He
them.
can have 1,000. He can have 100.
Whatever you want to
You can
get
be a
out of
local
that
trap
damn
boy.
dispensary.
You know what's gonna fuck you up though?
Those flower, that
Nah.
weed.
You carry that oil carts from California with the Cali label, you get screwed up. But
Oh,
you have,
oh,
you have if you
something
had just
else.
had the carts, you can have 1,000 of them on you, bro. You can have 1,000 patches. You can have edibles, tinctures. You can have 1,000,000 of them, like literally trunks full. There's no law against it. You cannot have that. Dope as shit, right?
Yeah.
For $100.
What?
But
That's
at the
crazy.
same time, the weed, as Stephen A would say, 4 ounces, man. So at the same time, if you're riding around with 4, anything over 4, you on your own. But I'm just saying, we all after these shows, we gotta go home, and whatever you done shopped
Shut
at the
down.
show, you done got, you never know if you may get pulled over. So don't wait. Get the damn card.
Yep.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying. That's dropping knowledge. That's common sense.
That's crazy. Because the first and only time I got locked up was on 4/19, the day before 4/20, like 2 years ago.
A whole lot of us out there got
And,
weed stories.
The day before 4/20 on 4/19, about 2 years ago, I got locked up. It was it was my crazy ex. She had made a call in on me, and I was we were obviously getting ready to throw this party, and I had a QP on me. I had 4 ounce. That's why I reacted so like what?
Yeah.
I wish I had that card then.
See?
For real.
And you could have got it too. It's my 4th year in office.
I never got to
Next
that
year.
party. I never got to that party, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy. Yeah, I need that. I'm gonna need that card.
So what
for
we
sure.
talking like? Tell me.
So we got a couple more questions and comments for our guests. I think we should. Damn, what happened to all the comments? We had a couple more. If you guys send some comments, y'all put it back in the thing. I think they were asking which camp you fight for again. And
Yeah, Fusion XL Performance. It's located. It's real hidden. It's inside the West Oaks Mall. You know, you be walking around. You never walk around.
can anybody
past
just walk in
Dillard's.
there?
Yes, you could just walk in. It's literally just like a store inside the mall, like Dillard's, and then boom, the
So
gym.
you just walk in, a 155-pound like me, like, yo, I want to fight.
Well, I mean, you,
He's
you don't
like,
just get set up like you won't just get set up like that. You know what I'm saying? For anybody, you can come train, try to get on try to get a competitive level, and it's something you want to definitely work towards, not just dive into. Because a lot of these guys, they eat, sleep, and breathe in it, and they ready.
And you ready too, apparently. Tell us
Definitely.
about Saturday, man.
I can't wait for Saturday.
Tell us about Saturday.
So I got a Muay Thai fight against Don T. Young. He's
Where's
coming
that?
from Alabama.
Where's it gonna be?
It's gonna be in the Orlando Live Events Arena. Yeah, I got all the information on my Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
What's your
Drop
Instagram?
that.
Yeah.
It's Germs. It's real short. It's JEERMZ.
Say it again.
JEERMZ.
Y'all,
We
y'all
gonna
give
put
him
that
some
in
love.
the chat. We gonna
Give him
put
some
that in the
love.
chat.
Give him some
So I
love.
got all the info on the fight and everything like that. You'll see our opponent. So tomorrow I'll be posting the weigh-ins, everything like that. Then rehydrate. I'm dying to eat. I haven't really been eating good or anything like that. Drinking. I'm on about a cup of water for today.
Wow.
For today. And then tomorrow nothing up until 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I'm looking forward to getting out of there quickly on Saturday. So I can get to this after party over there. Celebrate this win.
Saturday.
Saturday, that's what's up.
Gentlemen's
Shout out-
night.
We starting to celebrate your win from Friday.
Yep.
Shout out Big
We
Mun.
are.
Buddy.
Big Mun 25.
Yeah, man.
Shout out.
He's a good patient of ours, a good friend of ours. Always comes to all of the sessions. He'll definitely be out there Friday and
All
Saturday.
right.
I know for Sunday
All
for
right.
sure.
So I got an idea to end the show. You know,
Talk to me.
we've been shouting out the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the trifecta, Christmas trifecta.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them, Kel? Anybody else in here a Cowboy fan?
No.
Anybody at all? Anybody in the chat room a Cowboy fan?
This dude a Chicago Bears fan.
Who?
Yeah, cut my eye out. Yeah, cut my. I didn't say nothing. I ain't calling no names.
Man,
I ain't calling no names. They're just gonna cut my eye out.
Who
You know what I
are the
mean?
Cowboys? They're ranked up there with the Dolphins.
Really? Does he know? Stick to weed.
Damn.
He doesn't know anything about
Dolphins
football.
been irrelevant. Eagles are gonna
Stick
spank them,
to
and I don't even like
weed.
the Eagles.
You want to put some on that?
Man.
You want to put on? You want to put something on the podcast?
On what?
You
What?
want,
What?
Put it
I
on
got
it.
the Cowboys. What you want to put on
Put
it?
it on it.
What you want to put on it?
Cowboys and Eagles?
Yeah. What you want to put on
Hey,
it?
you got to put $100, Mafia.
What you want to put on it?
You gotta put
I got
$100
my
on that.
$100. I got my
Oh,
$100.
fans
shit.
ain't even Cowboys fans.
I got-
I don't like
Yeah.
Fuck it, 100.
Oh, you heard it live.
I like that. See?
100. Hey, so it's official, locked in.
What?
$100 that the Cowboys beats the Eagles. I got $100 from Mr. Smith.
And listen to this. Wait a minute.
Shake on it, shake on
Listen
it.
to this.
A straight up
And
Louis
look, whoever else is out there that wants this damn shit,
Hey, you about to
come and holler at Mr. Smith. Holler at Mr. Smith Sunday. I'm taking all that shit at the Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. If you out there want some of this shit, you can get some of it. Holler at me in the inside. I'll get some of
Are
that.
the
Thank
Cowboys?
you. I love them Cowboys. Matter of fact,
This will
pull
be a
out
bad.
this, bro. I'm pulling up the 88
The
jersey
who the
on.
boys is who them boys.
This will be
Who
a
are
bad
they?
time to say I'm an Eagles
No,
fan.
like the Saints say, we them
I want that
boys.
money.
He's
Sunday.
the Eagles fan.
Taking
Man, I don't even
the,
like the
said,
Eagles.
this will be a bad time to
I
say I'm
don't
an
like
Eagles
the
fan.
Eagles.
it doesn't matter.
I don't like
If
the
you
Eagles.
don't talk no shit to me about my Cowboys if you ain't putting no money about my Cowboys.
Who are
you ain't
they?
taking Philadelphia, I don't want to hear that shit.
Tell him.
Simple and plain as
Tell him,
that.
Mr. Smith.
Papa Smurf said that. Yeah. Papa Smurf, OG Smurf, what the fuck ever you want to call me. Damn it, bring the money. Dallas Cowboys. Yes.
You know what's really bad though? It's gonna be a good game.
Yes, it is,
It's
Gary.
gonna be a good weekend.
It's going to be a great weekend.
Wait, it's in Philly?
Yes.
Oh my god! And you got home field advantage.
Yes.
Wow.
And it's going to be cold. So listen, Friday, it's going to be a great weekend. Tomorrow, great weekend. Something to look forward to. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Hey, I'm saying when it, I mean I'm
Get
the
your
bet.
dollars right.
I want
Saturday.
10% of that bet, man. So you gotta pay me $10. You gotta pay me $10. Finder's fee.
I get it. I'll get it.
Thank you.
I'll buy you. I'll T-Pain and buy you a drink.
Oh, for Saturday night.
Yeah,
Let's do
man.
it.
Hey. Get your ones right, fellas. Hey, listen. Get off the wall. Start throwing. Just throw a couple of dollars at the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second.
Get
Go ahead, tell me.
it. Throw a couple of dollars at the girls, man.
Ones.
The girls out there is dancing. It's cold as hell outside. Give them. You ain't gotta even get a dance. Just show them a little bit of love.
You know what it is?
Damn.
I think they're just nervous. I think a lot of these guys never seen such bodacious, beautiful women like
I
that
don't know what
before.
the hell it is, but
They're starstruck. They're in love.
don't be intimidated. Look, a couple of dollars ain't gonna give her $1. Shit, if you can't afford it, give her 4 quarters. Walk up there and just drop 4 quarters on that.
This
motherfucker.
nigga said drop 4. Oh, this man
Give
said
us
drop
something.
4 quarters.
Give her something is what I'm trying to say.
Mr. Smith, when you throw 4 quarters at something, you're gonna escort it.
Brother, I'm just saying, it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys that's watching.
I don't give a fuck. Go to the gas station and exchange them 4 quarters. You throw get the fuck out of here.
Canna Culture. Right now we gotta pay some bills. Don't go nowhere.
Great. Man,
Yeah! A remix! What's his name?